Hey, good morning and good afternoon and good after one, and welcome back to the channel. We're trying to do a modification on a 2021 Honda Talon 1000X4 air filter, and we're doing the dreaded Snorkel. And since it seems to suck dust from what I've done on the research on the YouTube, I have another idea, and let me show you what we got. So what we've got here is a piece of water pump hose, 3-inch. It was left over from another job that I did on an intake on my diesel, and in another video. And what we're going to try to do is tie it into the air box, bring it up through here, and bring it under the roof so it doesn't get wet. And more importantly, I want it to face forward, because all the other ones are facing backwards, and don't see a reason for that other than the water. So if we can get it under the roof, I think we get a better deal. So let me get some of these panels out of the way and see if we can get to it. I got a bunch of metric hex button heads. I guess they're called Talon, right? And then of course these other things. So stand by. It'll seem like in a minute. Okay, so we finally got the thing out of there. It's got a lot of fasteners to get this thing. I was able to swing the fender out of the way and get to some of that. So it looks like my 3-inch hose is going to fit a little loose, so we'll have to figure all that out. But we're going to keep plugging at it and see what we can get done. So anyway, I was using that rotary rasp, and it got away from me and made a little divot in the pipe. So I'm using this DeWalt drywall saw that you can interchange whatever blade you want. I've got a metal cutting fine tooth blade in there now, and there's the damage that I did on that with that rotary rasp. I made a little concavity, which might seal but might not, so I'm gonna go be lower than that. We got plenty of pipe to work with. So ordered some parts from Amazon, 2 silicon 90-degree 3-inch shorties with clamps, and 2 3-inch aluminum joiners, which are like 3 inches diameter and maybe 3 inches long. And that will take care of the double S that I have to make to get further away from the center of the vehicle to the outer part of the vehicle, and I'll show you what that looks like shortly. Okay, so I got my new part in today, 2 of these silicon 3-inch ID, and comes with clamps. It was like 18 bucks. The deal is I'm going to use this again because it supports the upper fender, and that'll help rigidity. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have to cut this down a little. It's a little too long. This elbow is a little too long, raises it up too high where it hits the bottom of the fender, the under edge of the fender. So I'm going to be doing that and see if I can make all this stuff work. Okay, here's what we've got so far. I used the original piece, cut off that rain deflector, cut it down to 1 inch, clamped it on the bottom, and 2 more clamps, another 90. I shortened that 90 on the where it clamps to the black intake box, and this is coming up. Now I need more tubing. I was going to use my green stuff, but I don't know if it's going to conform. It doesn't like to conform. It's pretty stout stuff. Well, we might try it here in a minute. Okay, so here we are. I cut a 3.5-inch hole with a Harbor Freight hole saw kit. It's only a lender. It's like $5. It might be $10 now, but 3.5 seemed to be pretty close to where I needed it. I tried to get it where everything fit, and I think I accidentally did a good job. And this stuff's forgiving, the silicon hose. I'm going to get some more pieces and bring it up here, and probably 2 more pieces or 1 more piece and an elbow, and then I will have it protected under the roof line, and that's my goal. They come in 12-inch black. I haven't found anybody that had a 36 or 1 meter black in a 3-inch ID, so we'll order some more stuff and we'll splice onto this video. And it's now dark 30, so we will see you in the daylight next time. So what we got here is what we showed the last clip of this video. We're going to put this on there. Of course, this is all going to have clamps on it. And like so is key. And then, I guess it's not conforming like I thought it would. It kind of buckles. Well, that's not good. So it looks like I'm going to have to get back in here and see if I can change the angle of this elbow to get this closer to where I want it, which is under the roof line. Decided that I'm going to shorten this inner elbow since I already have 1 cut in it. This is a little bit more outboard of the roll cage than I'd like. So I'm going to shorten it about a thumb's width. And that's big boy thumb. And see if we can get this a little better. So, again, take it apart. My tool of choice is a DeWalt breakaway razor knife. They also have these in made in Japan. I think it's probably the one of them. Breakaway as you dull the leading one. And I was able to, mosquitoes are taking me away, but I was able to shorten it up that much. Alright, I'm going to put this back together temporarily and see if we got enough. Anyway, so I ended up making 2 cuts, and she's pretty tight now. I lost some height, and I'm real close to the edge there, and I could actually, it's a little forgiving, quite a bit forgiving. I move it if I need to, but I'm really at a funny angle, so I'll have to maybe cut a well, we'll just have to wait and see. I guess we'll be at perpendicular for a while, and then hopefully the 90 will appear in the right, the 45 will appear in the right spot. So I need to order some of these push pins. I don't know where they go, but they disappear on you. I don't remember dropping any, but I'm a couple short. So at any rate, waiting on parts. Okay, welcome back. Got my parts in. Just deciding whether to leave it like this. I got a 45 degree that conforms better to the roll cage. I don't have the clamps on yet. But what I'm going to do, minimally, is we're going to at least put it like that. I do have a straight piece that I could add, but I don't have any more joiners. Everything's a 2-day wait. I could go up another 6 inches, which would put it better for rain, I guess. The higher you go, more protection but less air due to restrictions of the low roof in the front, I guess. Don't know if it would much matter, but at any rate, I have these stainless clamps to put on. I'll need 2 here and 2 here. I have 4, I think. And that's the plan. So again, thanks for watching. Hope this helps somebody out there that's doing their own little snorkel on their side-by-side. And please subscribe. Gets me some credits for the YouTube efforts. And God bless.